Alright, so hello there. I am part1 and this is AOS Virtual Person 2, Show 8C. We're getting ready to do the 5SChance for the double team division. And there's about 10 minutes of nothing going on but a replay for the grappling ranking match between the number 3 and number 4, which was the previous video. And that's because I went to the bathroom and then I was upstairs and I decided to get something to drink, and then I was doing something else upstairs in the room. I saw something on TV and I was sitting there looking at it for a second, then I turned off the TV, then whole fucking 10 minutes had passed. Yeah. It's a bunch of empty footage. Anyway, let's take a look at the three teams involved in this 5SChance. You see Mayhem and Panic. Those are two of my newer characters. They won their qualifier. Same thing with Ace and Mike B. They won their qualifier. And you know Andre the Giant and Tiger Mask as Show 8B. They lost their ranking match against the number 5 rank, I believe. Yeah, because they were number 4 rank. I think they were still number 5 rank, I believe. Or they could have possibly been number 4 rank, and now they just, the 5th spot because they lost the rank. Anyway, they lost the ranking match, so that's why they in the 5SChance. Yeah, let's cut it short like that. So yeah, then I'm not sure. I don't think. Oh yeah, Jake Shock is part of the 5SChance for the West thing, for the MMA division. I think that's the next time you'll see one of my characters. These are my only characters for the double team division. And as I said before, I had none of my characters for the qualifier for the PW division. That's going to change at Show 9A qualifiers, because those 5SChance qualifiers, the PW division probably going to have at least 2 or 3 of my characters. Yeah. As you already know, we gotta make sure that my characters actually have their movesets on here. I already been checked this out, but I always like to check it out before we start videos and stuff like that, just involving them, just to double check it and make sure it's definitely on there. So now let's look at the rules. So the rules right here are 10 minutes, false count anywhere, because it's still, the qualifier rules. When we get to the ranking match, it'll be no count out. When we do ranking match, it'll be no count out, and then no more contenders match is also no count out. Then only the title match will be the one where it's, the what's the name rules, the 25-minute rules or whatever. I mean the lumberjack rules, yeah, for the title match. Anyway, see pinfall, TKO, blood, and give up are all turned on, along with time decision. You already know rope break and quick match are both turned off. And the tag form is tornado style, so there is no tag form, which means tornado style, because all 4 people are in the ring at the same time for the tag match. Let's go back on here. And as you can see on the screen, all that is pressed where it's supposed to be. And yeah, we can basically get started. Oh yeah, make sure it's on the hardest difficulty. Do that one more time. Yeah, so this may be just this one video, depending on how long the matches take. If the first 2 matches take a long period of time, then the third and final match will probably be the one that's, take about. Oh yeah, we gotta go straight into the ring. Yeah, so they just had a rough start, man. Because I believe, yeah, they were the 5th spot in that ranking match they had back at Show 8B or whatever like that. Because they had just won the 5th spot back at Show 7C for that 5SChance match for the double team division. I'm talking about Andre the Giant and Tiger Mask. Yeah, so this is, they did move up in the ranks and now they got to defend their stuff. Which is always some shit, man. Because, you know, when you get ranked in this division, you want to be able to move up the rankings, not go right back into the 5th spot chance. I mean, you just won one not too long ago to get into the division. Now you got to win another one just to stay in the division. But that's how it goes, man. If you can't beat the teams higher ranked than you, or whoever's higher ranked than you, then you're just going to have to defend your spot until you're capable of beating them. And yeah, there are ones, we do have matchups where people never win against certain matchups, and you know, they are doomed to be, you know, second fiddle or second best to somebody, but like eventually they do start to win against the people who've been destroying them for a long time, because what's his name? I forget the character's name again. Forget his name. But Shiro, who was the champion, you know, he beat everybody who there was to beat in the absolute division. And then everybody, you know, he was thought to be unstoppable, and then after like before Blaze took the title off him, then this guy beat him, then that guy beat him, and it put him all the way into the 5th spot. And I'm pretty sure he's now ranked number 4. I could be wrong about that. We'll see once this video is over with, because we should be able to do all 3 of these matches on one video. It depends on how long they go, because we may only be able to do 2 videos, because if this goes the distance 10 minutes, it's really 15 minutes, so hopefully this doesn't go the distance. But if it does, I wouldn't mind, because that means it was probably a good match, you know. Even if a team is getting dominated, to last a whole freaking 10 minutes, knowing what we know about it actually being not really 10 but 1.5 times every second, you know, so a second and a half for every second is 15 minutes. Knowing that they could last 15 minutes, that's a good thing, you know, win or lose. And it has to be somewhat of a competitive match, or they just had it where the teammates were extra good at looking out for each other. Yeah, he was able to easily do that because it just was. Oh wait, I thought that was, oh, that's not even him with the freaking finisher. That's this one right here. Mike Burton was the one who had the finisher, and yet Johnny Ace was able to get Andre the Giant off with ease. Yeah, but that's the one you want to work on early on with this tag team. Like, Tiger Mask is no joke either, but like, if you could wear down Andre the Giant, that means when you go for those scoop slams on him, they'll be more willing to work against him. Because, like, you know how they say, like, you want to take out the smaller competitor on the tag team, like, he's the, you know, he's the junior heavyweight on here, you know, Tiger Mask, or whatever like that. So he's more likely to get destroyed. Well, not destroyed, but he's probably will take less effort to like beat up in a singles match, you know, just because he's a lower weight class. But that's not always the case, because even though he's not really doing nothing, Tiger Mask, Andre the Giant is getting destroyed, man. They both already been able to hit him with that death lift belly to back suplex. And here go Johnny Ace, he's going for it again. And look at that. I don't know how in the hell they're getting him in the air so easily right now. That is crazy right now. They're gonna have to do something about that, man. They are definitely gonna have to do something about that, because that makes no type of sense to me. They are dominating the 5th spot right now. Tiger Mask hasn't really been able to do nothing. He got one reversal, but then after that, nothing else. They got to figure out something. This is domination at the fullest extent of the PW division. I mean the double team division, my bad. Ah, shot to the body. Uh-oh. That elbow drop maybe would have won. Yep, it did. Scoop slam works. There you go, Tiger Mask. Helped out your team now. I ready him go for that headbutt. There you go, Tiger Mask. He should have went for that freaking running grapple again. He should have went for that monkey flip. That's what he should have went for. And he could probably prevent him from getting his super meter. Cobra clutch suplex. Johnny Ace is gonna get the freaking Ace Crusher. He's looking for it. He may get it. Or he may go for the back grapple. Or he may do nothing. He just sat there and stared at him the whole time. I know he can't really do nothing because there's only like a split second between him picking up between his opponent picking up his partner over and over again. And I wish on this game you could break up grapple attempts and stuff like that. For one reason alone. Because you're not able to really break up grapple attempts, TKOs can happen to your teammate and there's nothing you can do to help out your teammate. Like if your teammate gets hit with a TKO move, you can't really like stop them from, you know, getting knocked out if they're really that hurt. Like you can with other games and stuff like that. Or you could break up pinfalls and submissions, but if somebody's getting TKO, you're not gonna be able to stop that. You know, it's just gonna happen. Double team powerbomb. Alright, now Andre the Giant is starting to build meter. Good for him. Oh shit, he's doing it at the wrong time though. His partner may give up. Alright. His partner survives. Oh my god, they're gonna be able to make this comeback. Andre the Giant for the winners for his team. Man, they were struggling in the first opening 3 minutes of this contest. They haven't been doing too well, you know, besides Andre the Giant getting his freaking super meter, they haven't been doing too well anyway. Wow, even with his freaking special meter or super meter, Andre the Giant still gets death lift belly to back suplex. Even with special meter. That's crazy. That's crazy. I thought him having the super meter maybe was gonna prevent that. I know you can still do grapple moves and strikes on them even with their super meter, but I thought it at least gave him a better chance of not being picked up like that. I guess not. We are at the halfway point in this match. Oh, he gotta hope Mike beat. Oh, never mind. Oh, shit. See, that's what I'm talking about. If he was able to stop that from happening, I think he shouldn't went for the cover because there could have been a chance of him winning that by TKO, and Andre the Giant wouldn't be able to do nothing about it. He could have possibly won that by TKO just now. But it don't matter. They're close as hell to win this match. You know, if anybody's gonna win, it's gonna be them. That's the first time it didn't work. The death lift didn't work on Andre the Giant. That shit been working this whole time match. I mean the whole entirety of this match until just now. It's the first time that didn't work. Tiger Mask gets counter. Andre the Giant finna be thrown out the ring, which is smart, you know. If you're gonna try to go for another pinfall on them, you might as well make it where the other person ain't gonna be able to, you know, come to the rescue. But that's a double-edged sword, because that can always happen to you, you know. That can always happen to you. You try to keep it where they can't freaking help out their teammate, but you also put yourself in the hole as well, because now you can't help yours, you know. Smart. Yeah, might as well go for weak grapples. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. He accidentally hit his teammate. Oh my god. That was him with that spinning back kick that hit Andre the Giant in the body and dropped him. Now look at him. Now he's getting another. That's about the 5th one that happened. I know he counter won them by there you go, Andre. Yeah, like I said, man, this match, if it goes to distance, man, it's gonna be about a good couple minutes. I say 15 minutes, but it's actually a little bit more than that, because their in-ring shit lasts for about a good minute or so, or good anywhere from 45 to 30 seconds, 45 to 1 minute, 45 seconds to 1 minute, I should say. Yeah. With the in-ring introductions, because there's 4 people that got introduced, because it's a tag team match, or tornado style tag. Well, it's a tag team match, tornado style or not. It's a tag match regardless. Oh my god, but this will be a comeback of a century, man, if they are able to win this. Because Ace and Mike B had them dead to rights from the get-go of this match. And if they end up losing this, that's just gonna be. Oh yeah, I forgot. He does do that drop. He does do that. I forget what it's called. It's called something. Starts with a B. Something type of drop. Tiger Man's gotta be looking out for freaking Andre the Giant, man, because he may be getting ready to get freaking pinned again. Mike B gotta, there you go. That's how you gotta go about doing that. You know, the later the match goes, it should only favor Ace and Mike B, because they're the ones, damn, he kicked his partner in the back of the head. And then they both were doing mid-air strikes and stuff like that, so they both missed with their jumping strikes. Alright, we're coming up. We're going to be coming up on a minute to go in this match in a little bit. As I said before, I believe that Mike B and freaking Ace have this match won. You know, the ones that need to win by submission or pinfall is the other team, man. They're going to need to win this. Alright, this should help them. They can hit this double team. Yep. Double team suplex. Or, you know, yeah, double team suplex. Guillotine choke. Somebody gotta go for the finisher. Come on, Andre. Oh. Oh my God, did they pull it off? Cause that's their second double team suplex. Oh my God. They was able to get it done in the last minute of the match. They double team suplex freaking Johnny Ace twice, and then he hit him with the running, I think it's called bonsai drop. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what that's called, bonsai drop. But man, good going by them, man. That was a good ass match, man. Because I thought for sure that Ace and Mike B had that match because they dominated the whole 3.5 minutes, the first 3.5 minutes of the match, and shit, you didn't really see too much offense from Andre Giant and Tiger Mask anyway. I think they got some offense off during the freaking match, but it was only in little bits until like the last until it got to like the 8 minute or 8.5 minute mark. That's when they started to like show signs of life. No, it was probably like 7:40. It was like at 7 minutes and 40 seconds or something. Probably 8 minutes at the 8 minute mark or something like that. But sometime very late into the match with like basically only like a quarter of the time was left in the fight. They only had a quarter of the time left, only 2.5 minutes left in the fight. And they somehow made a comeback. Because if it went to time decision, there's no way in hell they was going to win that time decision because, you know, Johnny Ace and Mike B been dominating the entirety of the match. But that just goes to show you, dominating a match means shit if you don't actually win. You know, you can dominate all you want. You need to actually come out with that victory. So, you know, Johnny Ace, they're finna go against Mayhem and Panic, and they need to beat Mayhem and Panic. Then they need Mayhem and Panic to beat Andre the Giant and, you know, Tiger Mask. I said we was gonna do the second match, but we'll say that for the next video because that was just too good of a goddamn match. That really was. So, yeah, we'll save. No, we're going to do it anyway. If it goes to 40 minutes or so, who cares? Let me see. What was I talking about earlier? Oh yeah, we got Final and DD4 Blaze, who's gonna be a part of that fifth spot chance. And Shiro, oh yeah, that's what I was making sure. Shiro did win, so he's not gonna be involved in the fifth spot chance. Okay, Sakuraba is part of the fifth spot chance, and Kiyoji's trying to get another number one contenders match. If he wins his next match, he lost the number one contenders match to Judo King. Then we got this coming up, and then Steve Williams and Terry Gordy taking on MK and Yo. Yeah. Yeah, because we may have a second and third match happening, so let's see. I kind of don't want to do it, but should it be saved for the second video? I'm gonna save it for the second video for one reason. Oh wait, I gotta exit out this the correct way. We're gonna save it for the second video for one reason alone. I do not want there to be like only a 5-minute showing of content for the next video when that match was long enough. That was way over 15. That was just about 15 minutes, if not more, content. Because I'm not sure how much is a second. A second may actually be 2 seconds. Every single second may actually be 2 seconds when it comes to, like, you know, there being 4 people in the ring at the same time, like the Battle Royale and the tag team match. It may be actually 2 seconds for every 1 second, because this got done, what, 24 minutes? And if it was going by what I said, which is 15 minutes plus that extra 1 minute of the what's name time, because we got this stuff started at like 2 minutes in, so it shouldn't have been that long with the freaking video. So it may be actually 2 seconds, because that would make more sense, because that means, you know, the 10 minutes would have been 20 minutes, you know, because this was over 20 minutes. So tag team stuff may be 2 seconds per second for 4 people be in the ring. So when 4 people are in the ring, it may be a whole 2 seconds. And then if I ever do a triple threat, or, you know, if I ever do a triple threat, that may be a second and a third per every. No, that make no sense. Second and third will be way less. Anyway, we don't do triple threats anyway. So yeah, coming up next will be the second match for that, and the third match, and the possible. And if we have to do a possible 3-way tie, because that's what may happen if Ace and Mike if they beat Mayhem and Panic, and then Mayhem and Panic beat, you know, Andre the Giant and Tiger Mask, we'll have a 3-way tie. You know, they just go into an automatically 3-man mini tournament, a 3-team mini tournament, where, you know, the 5th spot gets a first round bye or whatever like that. And then you have the rematch between, you know, the other 2 people or whatever like that. Yeah, so it's the next one later. Hope you enjoy all that good stuff. That was just a good match, and like, it's good enough to end it on that account. But anywho, let's see. What else was I going to talk about real quick before we got it here? No, let's end it. Yeah, if I could get right back to it. Yeah. Hopefully that made up for the fact that grappling match was, you had 10 minutes of just the replay going over and over again. And like, I went back and not watched it. I just saw when, like, points were scored, because that was a grappling match. And like, Alexander Kirtland, just like he was in real life, he just dominated that match. I thought it was going to be more closer than that, because they were both good grapplers, whatever like that. But like, This fucking game wanted to show you that Alexander Kirkland was a good ass grappler in real life, and that's why he's so damn good in the game, because he got 10 takedowns. I think that was a couple of minutes or something. Only a couple of minutes. But he had a what was it? It was 10. It was eight. Not. It was 8 takedowns to nothing. That's when what's the name? Finally, Tato finally scored his first takedown. I don't think he got 2 takedowns. He probably got 1 or 2 takedowns before he lost. But he scored 8 unanswered takedowns before he ever scored 1. So that's how dominated Alexander Kirtland was in that match. Or Carolyn. Kurt or Carolyn. However you supposed to pronounce. Alright, so to the next one later. Hope you enjoy. Peace.